Hi guys, welcome back to KeanoTV. It has been over 5 years since I last uploaded a video to this YouTube channel, so I thought today is going to be the day where I'm going to change that. I'm going to upload a video. Now a lot has changed since the last time I uploaded a video. I have moved house since then. In fact, I've moved house twice since then. I have since migrated to PC from PlayStation. The PlayStation's still kicking about, but it's gathering dust, whereas I use the PC for pretty much any game that I'm playing now. It's also much easier, so I'm actually using my phone camera and an app to then link to my PC via OBS Studio to then record the gameplay, and then I'm using the headset for the microphone. So it's much easier to control volumes, and I could just hit record, and I'm hoping to just do it in one take, no editing, maybe just add the intro in. And yeah, away we go. So today we are going to play Planet Crafter. Now, I've put some substantial amount of time into this game, which was about 92 hours, and it sounds a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it is a very good game, and I feel like not enough people know about this game. Okay, so KeanoTV, yeah, Prime, that's like the main planet that you start on. Humble's the DLC, and then Selenia, that's just been released. I've not actually played that one yet. Yeah, standard, create. Right, let's go. So I'm going to try and describe this game. Probably not going to do a great job of it, but you basically land on a planet, kind of like Mars-like planet, where your job is to terraform the planet. When you first start, you start in this little capsule, which is the only place you won't lose oxygen. As soon as you go out in the open, you will start to lose oxygen, unless you have oxygen bottles to then top you up. But even then, when you've got them at the start of the game, they don't last very long. And the idea is you kind of need to explore to find new things, more minerals, some of the more rarer stuff. Ice, that can be changed to water, and then the blue one, which is cobalt, that is going to be used for oxygen. Always handy to have. And then what you do, you go back to your little pod. In fact, there's probably some in there. Yeah, there is some in there. So we've got food in there, space food, which restores your health, and your health goes down over time. Same with water, same with oxygen when you're out and about. But you've then got a crafting machine where you can use said cobalt to make oxygen bottles, and then ice to make water bottles. It's always handy, especially when you're exploring and going further out, to keep a good stock of these on you. Otherwise, you'll die, and then you drop your loot, or drop everything that you've collected. I think it's everything, or maybe some stuff, maybe not all. But then if you die again, then yeah, you basically have to go back and recover your loot if it was of any value. So I'm just going to carry a bit around with me. Actually, no, that'll do. I'll stay fairly close to the ship for now. First reach 175,000 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. Right, so I've got a few steps that I need to do. Craft a tier 1 backpack. Okay. I need 2 iron for that, so we are going to go exploring. Probably not need to go far, because when you start, there's always a lot just kind of like on your doorstep. Whereas in the much later game, you've got to go very, very far. However, there are things to aid and make that way easier and nicer to do. There we go, tier 1 backpack. I will equip that to my gear. That should mean... oh, wrong button. Yeah, I've now got, I think, 2 extra line? No, 1 extra line on my inventory, which is always helpful. Craft a tier 1 oxygen tank. So, cobalt, iron, magnesium. Oh, that is not the way out. Right. Cobalt, iron. I can't remember. I think it was magnesium. This one's magnesium. I remember. No, that is iron. I was about to say, I remember how it looks. It's easy. Also iron. Magnesium. I think it was magnesium. I feel stupid now. Right. Tier 1 oxygen tank. Assuming I picked all the right things. Yeah. There we go. We're going to equip that. What we got next? Microchip construction. Now that's not very important. We don't need it right now. I suppose we can do it. It's only silicon. Oh, it's deconstruction. Silicon, silicon, magnesium, magnesium. We may as well get it out of the way. Some stuff's not very useful in the early game. I feel like I've got a squeaky voice there. Silicon, silicon. Silicon, silicon. I think it was magnesium, magnesium. Sometimes you can find loads of the thing you're looking for, and then when you're actually looking for it, you can't find any of it, and you find yourself walking very far away. Right, some magnesium over here. I mean, this is very, this is very beginning. There's not going to be too much to do. It's very basic in the start of the game, but trust me, it gets way more advanced. After completing this, which takes a good amount of time, it's pretty crazy what you can do in the game. Need one more magnesium, of course. Come on, be some around here. There we go, some over here. Not too far. I'm hoping as well that I've set the audio of my mic and the audio of the game at the correct volume so that the sound of the game is not overpowering me and I'm not overpowering the volume of the game. I ran a few trials to see if it would work alright, and it sounded okay at the time, so I guess we'll just have to see. There we go. Right. What next? Craft a living compartment. I can't remember the button. Q? Q, that was it. Iron, iron, titanium. Titanium. Iron. I'm just going to get an extra bit of titanium because it's always handy to have. Iron. So, I'm going to craft a living compartment. So, just a heads up for anyone that does want to play the game. You think, oh, you know, you start here, may as well build, set up base here. Not a good idea. Because in the later game, when you start terraforming the planet and you go through the different stages, which at some point I'll be able to show you when I get the, I think it's terraformation screen, water and lakes happen, rain. This whole area becomes a giant lake, so I recommend do not build, and it's better to build probably up there somewhere, just to save you having to move. You could just make a small base down here because it is quite a while before water comes into the equation. But I would argue that it's definitely better to build up higher sooner rather than later. And to be honest, I can build... Let's just refill the oxygen. I can build one of these, build another storage thing fairly easily, so it's best just to migrate away at the start of the game. So yeah, let's head up there, where I'm probably going to build the base. I just wish I could run quicker. There are mods, not mods, but stuff you unlock later in the game. I think it's like running boots, and then you can also get jetpacks at a certain point. You could even now get cars at a certain point, which definitely help with maneuvering around the area, because this feels really slow compared to a few weeks ago when I was playing the game. Now you'll find these blue chests dotted about the map. They're usually full of useful things, or at least sometimes. Some of this stuff later in the game becomes so common, and you can get machines that can basically mine it or make it easier to get. So then there's really no point. But stuff like blueprints and fabric, it's just handy to have that. That's iridium. We won't need that straight away, but we will at some point. So I'm trying to think where is the best place to build a base. I can't actually remember where I built a base once. It's ideal to build on a flat area as well, because your base becomes ginormous, and then other stuff which you have around your base takes up a lot of space. Oh crap, I'm gonna die. Close call. I feel like it's very red. I wonder if this is making my face red. Oh, there we go, it changed a bit because of the sandstorm. So, I don't know where to build now. I feel like there was an area that was much flatter. I I'm also playing on keyboard and mouse. I play a lot of games on controller, but this one, keyboard and mouse, seems to be the way forward. Right, I'm just going to build it. I'm going to build it here. No, I'm not. Where am I building it? I feel like I need to start this video again because I'm just going to be traveling around. Right. Change of plan. I don't know why I decided to go over that rock. It didn't seem much shorter. I'm probably going to go over there. You might just have to wait a couple of minutes. I'm not sure how long this YouTube video is going to be, but it's going to be so long that I'm going to need lots of oxygen. It's always handy to just keep space food. That becomes very scarce at some point, but hopefully by then you can have food tubes, I think they're called. Crap. Food tubes, where you can grow food. You can create as many as you want, really. I feel like I'm going to go over it twice. Right, I'm just going to get a bit of cobalt so I can make some more oxygen. I don't know why I'm getting sidetracked. I need to go back to the little... Where is it? Where's the little base thing on? The little spaceship. Am I being stupid? Where is it? Where's it gone? Oh my god, it's over there. Are you joking me? I'm not sure. I feel like I need to start this video again. It's not gone to plan. I don't know how long... There we go. Get a bit of oxygen down me. Also have some water. I'm just going to see how long this video has been recording. Does it tell me? 12 minutes. That's okay. I apologise for the lack of directive and not looking like I know what I'm doing. It's because I haven't done a game from the start in a very long time. We are currently having a meteor shower, which can be dangerous if one hits you. Just takes a bit of health off you. And then sometimes, depending on what type of meteor shower is, there will be certain things inside the meteor. So, let's just make some more oxygen. Take some oxygen with me. Take a water with me. Water doesn't deplete that fast, and neither does food's not terrible. I'll probably have a packet of food just to top up. Right, let's go. I think last time... I don't remember. It was up... yes, it was up here. Because if I'm not mistaken, I love this game graphically. It's so cool. It doesn't look like the clearest, but it's not meant to. But how it does look with the planets around, you've got different planets. There's loads of stuff. There's loads to explore that, you know, we're barely touching. Tip of the iceberg with where we are now. Yes, I remember now. Up this way, just above this bit, is where I built my base, because if I remember correctly, the water comes up to here, around the top of this mound. And then over here, yeah, there's like a flat area. Perfect. So, building compartment. Not that one, Q. You can actually do a foundation grid, which is very handy actually. So you can put them on the floor, but sometimes, depending on the uneven terrain, it can look weird or cause problems. So actually, I think I might get some more iron and do a foundation grid. Just also, oh no, oxygen. That gets me all the time. I'm gonna go here. I might need some more iron. Nope, got enough. So, does it auto snap? I feel like it should auto snap, and it's not doing. That'll do. Oh yeah, you also have to build a door. Yeah, so note to self, if you are going to build a compartment anywhere, which you can build at any point, any time, and as long as you put a door on it, you can go inside and it'll fully equip your oxygen again. So it's always handy, just in case you are going to run out of oxygen. to just keep maybe the minerals with you, or just keep an eye on your oxygen level so you can just gather the minerals to then, of resources, to make a cube. Iron silicon. Iron. Silicon. And yeah, got stuck on a bit of ice. I'm gonna do it this way. There we go. So then you could also build the things higher and then build up some steps to it, but there we go. At least I can top up my oxygen now. I might build a tier 2 craft station actually. Iron and silicon. I know it says to craft all that other stuff, but I'm just gonna build a craft station. I apologise if I'm not looking at the camera too much. It's to like the left of my screen, and I feel like because I'm playing the game, I'm just looking directly at the screen. Iron silicon. Was it iron silicon? Yes, I believe it was. So yeah, if this goes well, I may do another video on it. I might do a bit more of the game, get a bit more into it, so then I can show you more, because I feel like if I just filmed a video to show this game in its entirety, I'd be on 10 videos and I'd not even be halfway through the game. So it'd almost feel like a series, but until someone's interested in that, I'm just gonna basically show the good bits about the game and what it's about, just so you know, if anybody ever wondered or anybody likes the look of it, you can give it a go. Put that in the corner of the room. Now I've got tier 2 craft stations, so I can craft more things. No, I can't. I can craft the same things. What? Can I even craft a tier 1 craft station? No. Well, it appears the tier 1 craft station doesn't even exist. Oh well. Right. So I need to craft a tier 1 drill. So a drill is gonna add pressure and take energy. So I am also going to need to build some wind turbines, which provide power to anything that I build, such as a tier 1 drill, a tier 1 heater. The more heat you add to the atmosphere and the more pressure you add to the atmosphere, the ground, you will then speed up your terraformation process, and as you progress, you unlock, you go tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, maybe even tier 5. Can't remember how many tiers there actually are for each thing, but it keeps going and going, doing more and more heat, pressure. There's then different forms of terraformation, which basically, yeah, by the end of it, your planet becomes a planet where you've got animals, you've got water, you've got trees, you've got grass, you've got everything. It's crazy to look back at the start of the game compared to the end of the game. Maybe in the next video, I might just go onto my completed planet and just show you what it can be like at the end of the game. So yeah, I need some iron and titanium. I'll go and gather a fair bit of that. That's magnesium. Because I'll probably need quite a few wind turbines. You also unlock later in the game some better sources of power, which give you way more energy because you start producing or crafting various things which use a hell of a lot of energy. So then, I'm trying to think, at one point you can create nuclear reactors, and then you can produce some bigger nuclear reactors, and it gets a bit out of hand, and then this whole area is just full of stuff. It's pretty crazy. I'm tempted to, near the end of this video, I was aiming for around 20 minutes. I may log off and log back onto the completed one, just to show you guys what it's like. You guys, and what I mean by you guys, everybody watching the video. Which could be no one. I could just be talking to myself, really. It's also a good idea to try and, like, product place. Yeah, product place in, like, a good location, because sometimes you find that you'll put something somewhere and then you'll end up blocking yourself or just causing problems later down the line. But that's all part of the game and its learning curve. Right, so we've got 2 wind turbines, and now we're going to put a tier 1 drill. Gonna go here. Nope, don't want to go there. What am I doing? Ah! Tier 1 here. Let's craft a tier 1 here. Iridium. I need iridium. There was one bit of iridium right at the other side in that box. Right, let me see how long. 20 minutes. Right. I don't want to make this video too long and boring. If more people are interested in it, get some decent views, then I will carry on. But for now, I'm going to... I don't feel like I've not done a lot, but honestly, there's so much more to show. I'm just going to save it. There we go. Exit to main menu. Play. See that one? Ah, you know what I've just remembered? I don't have the game save for the one where it's complete. It's on my girlfriend's profile, and she would have invited me to it, but she keeps the game save data. Right, I'll show you Humble. I'll show you the DLC, which gameplay and everything is exactly the same. It's just another map, basically. Now, this is not complete. This is far from complete, but this is what you have to aspire to. Yeah, it gets very crowded. We have got some nuclear reactors over here. We've got 4 of them. Well, solar panels are pretty useless at this point. Water collectors. So you no longer have to convert ice. You can just literally pick up water out of the collectors, making it so much easier. Got all them drills, which is pretty crazy. These are grass spreaders. Honestly, there's so much going on. This is new to the DLC, where you can find these minerals, dolomite, uranite, and then it will recycle them, whatever it does, and then it produces these from them. It's always handy, you know, you can get uranium, super alloy, you can never have too much. This is the car, that's the garage, so then you get the car. You also get a rocket platform. You can send rockets up to space to do various things. This is a biodome where you can start growing things, creating animals. Honestly, there's so much to do. What is this around here? That is, I forget, these are like oxygen. Veggie tubes. These help produce oxygen in the atmosphere. So this is an advanced craft station. You can produce way more things. Tier 4 backpacks, Tier 5 backpacks. You've got jetpacks, which I don't know if I did actually. I can fly around. Growing some food in here. These are I think, Tier 5 heaters. Storage lockers, way bigger than them little blue chests. This shows you terraformation stage. This shows you what you're producing in terms of heat, pressure, biomass, oxygen. Honestly, this game has got so much in it, it's crazy. This lets you recycle things, so if you pick up an item that's crafted through multiple items, you can put it in there, press that button, and then it separates it back into its original items. But yeah, just a quick look at what can be with a lot of grinding on the game. There's also a lot of ice in the start of the game, and as you terraform the planet, the ice melts and then you can get into other areas. And you may be able to see over there, actually, there is shipwrecks. So there's a lot of spaceships. Not as many in this map, but in the original map that we started on, there are lots of shipwrecks that you can go through and explore, find some rare stuff, find some good stuff. It's usually just a good location in the early games to find what you need. You just have to make sure you take enough oxygen and water with you. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I didn't want it to be too long and boring, but hopefully I've done a fairly informative video on Planet Crafter. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be back for another video. And yeah, thanks for anyone that has watched this far. Yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you again. Now, this video was about to end, but I have started recording again because I just want to say that I have put my face in the wrong location. I should have put it higher up because behind my face, or where it was on the screen, was 3 bars which show you your health, your water level and your oxygen, which tells you when you're going to run out and when you need to, you know, have some oxygen or water or food. But my big face, my big fat head was blocking that. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'll work out the best place to put it without blocking too much. Maybe even make it a bit smaller. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell everyone that. Now I'm actually going to go. Cool.